Ultra forms, ultra combo forms, whatever the fuck. Combo. Forums. Here we go. Where the fuck do we find these patch notes? CP the Beast, what's up, man? Blasted on. Yeah, it seems like it's all good stuff, really. Seems like it's all decent. Seems like a lot of, like, for the most part, seems like you guys are really just getting, like, quality of life stuff. Where the fuck are the... Here we go, 3.4 patch notes. Okay. Take me there. Is this the link? Is the link broken? Link is busted. Hey, there we go. Alright, patch notes 3.4. Alright, that dog though, yeah. Anywho. Yeah. Easy come easy. Who was singing that? Someone was singing that shit before. Alright, we're good here? Yeah, we're good here. Okay. Okay, I'm making sure this is all good. Yeah, I like opening up a new GIF and opening up a new tab in these GIFs. Alright, let me go right to TJ really quick and just kind of break some of that stuff down here. Okay. TJ Combo. TJ Combo. Fix the bug causing the raw opener version of Shoot Toss to deal the greatly reduced damage of the in-combo version of the move. The raw Shoot Toss now deals intended 12% damage, or 40 points of damage rather, so 12%, which is how it's always been intended. I know it's been nerfed up to 3%. 14 point Shoot Toss damage was pretty pitiful due to this bug. Bug. Can we highlight this word right here? Bug. Fucking bug. Here it is twice in the same sentence here. Bug. Making a lower value option when going for resets. Because your boy figured out the greatest meta for Shoot Toss resets. And it was guts. It was worth shit. But they fixed the bug. They squashed the bug. Like I talked about. It's like, that's a bug. It's got to get fixed. This should increase the fear of the move and allow success with other options more often as well. So essentially the bug...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh shit. What the hell happened? Did I miss something? We got a... What the fuck did just happen? I don't even know what just happened. Did I just get a sub or somebody donated something? See, there's someone donated or fucking somebody bought a shirt. It's one of the two. Somebody buy a shirt? Who bought a shirt? Who did it? Somebody bought a shirt. I'm pretty sure somebody just bought a shirt. And if you did, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Okay, so yeah, Shoot Toss, that was a bug. I'm glad they squashed it. You know, TJ kind of relies on that. That's like bread and butter. That's my bread and butter. It's more importantly, I really look for hey Legacy, what's up, brother? You know, you guys know that I'm really focused on getting a getting Shoot Toss resets on a regular. So now I can actually really go for those resets and you know, put some hurt on people. But at the same time, it's still, you know, you could still punish it. You could still jump out of it. You could still break away from it. So we'll see what happens. Either way, the bug is squashed. I'm happy about that. Raise the damage of in-combo version of Shoot Toss. All right, good. So that means now, obviously, because this is what's important here. So the damage being raised in combo. So you guys know how I do medium to, I do the heavy combo, target combo to Shoot Toss. So essentially, this is what's happening here. Is this right here is important. That's really, really, really important. Why do I feel like my fucking volume is like just cranked up? My volume just like really loud? Oh, maybe it's just me. So anyways, Rocket League salty. Oh, yeah, everyone gets salty in Rocket League. So yeah, this is really important here. Bang! Super, super important. Even this right here, that's really good too. So that's important to have for TJ. These resets are really important. You know, so that's really important. I need that. I need that build up really bad. So that's good. We got that. We got the damage. We needed that. TJ needed that. Just for the resets and that combo trait to really kind of come together. Fix the bug that could cause last breath to not trigger if TJ was hit out of an armored move. This would happen a lot to me with anyone that would blow up my fucking my power line if I didn't roll. So like what would happen would be like I would hit a power line, and sometimes what a lot of people don't do is I don't know if I can get. Hang on, let me see if I can get him to. So like I would be able to power line into that. Oh, my buttons are all fucked up. But essentially what would happen is you can actually I can't time it, it's gonna be really tough. You can essentially allow the hit. I could power line through that. I don't know why I chose a heavy, because you could break armor. But you can, if somebody throws out a standing normal that's not a heavy, TJ can use his armor to then cancel it into a roll, which is really good. Problem was, in this case, Thrash lost a fucking match because of that bug. I've lost countless sets because of that bug and freaking out about not getting last breath. And even then, some characters can still blow past last breath on wake up. Like Tusk can blow that shit up, you know. And then his counter hit window, that's really good. You know, it's just more. This is more quality of life stuff. Like this was supposed to be there, and it wasn't. Here it is now. So if you really think about it, patch 3.4, there were no changes to TJ. That's kind of how I'm looking at it right now. These things were supposed to be in the game from the start, and they weren't. And it took them till now to fix that problem. So as far as I'm concerned, TJ is balanced. He does not need to be touched anymore. He just needs to be left alone at this point. A couple of things that I was really looking for in order for them to change, things I was really excited to see with I was hoping to see with TJ were tremor. I wanted his tremor to get adjusted a little bit, not necessarily his window, because people complained about getting pulled out of the air, considering that his anti-air was really, I mean, he lacked an anti-air, so tremor was really his best option for an anti-air. I really liked his window, his frame data on tremor a few patches ago. Tremor just sucks now. It's really bad. It's not really that viable. Even for recaptures, it's kind of shitty, but I don't really tremor that often. Unless I get somebody to, unless I want to cash out some serious damage, then I'll go for it. But, you know, TJ essentially just got the fixes that he was supposed to have from the start. So, if anything, TJ was just broken, in a bad way, not even in a good way, for the entire season. And now he's fixed. Now he is the way he was intended to be used for, in season 3. And this entire season, TJ didn't go under any changes. Nothing changed for him. Nothing throughout this season there was no catastrophic changes to him. So TJ has not been touched. Season 2, they completely blew him. They completely blew him up. Again, let me reiterate the fact that I am not streaming KI, guys. Like this is not a This isn't a welcome home party. This isn't like, hey, I'm streaming KI now. Like, no, I'm literally just doing this stream just to kind of talk to you guys about the patch notes, since everyone was blowing up my DMs and blowing up my Twitter about it. So I just want to, you know, just sit and chat with you guys for a little bit before I start my regular shenanigans. Let's see. Changes the input system so that after crossing under a character, your next motion is read correctly. if he like, changes to the input system so that after crossing under a character, your next move motion is read correctly. So my roll under shit might have some problems. I'm not mistaken. Hang on a second. I'm like hitting. All right. Anyways, but okay. So I'll have to test that out. I'll just have to kind of take a look at it and see. Yeah, I mean, TJ hasn't been touched as far as I'm concerned. That's how he was intended to be played, and that's that. So, you know, I think that's good. They finally, you know, I mean, it took them long enough, honestly. It took them long enough. But, anyways. Oh, we got a donation. I'm sorry. Hang on a second. My bad. Hang on. I gotta, hang on, boys. I'm sorry. Give me like a hot second here. Let me pull my dashboard here. I apologize. I gotta check that. Got a donation. Let me check that real quick. And then I'll pull the stream back up. No, god damn it, this is the wrong website. There we go. Yeah. Let me log into my dashboard here and check this. Check this. $5. I mean, there's $5 sitting in my PayPal account, so I can only assume that you know. Let me log into my shit. Authorize. There we go. Stream tip dashboard. $5 from Super User Dude. This is for streaming KI again. America, fuck yeah. Thank you, dude, for the $5. Appreciate it, Super User Dude. Thanks for being the top D of the day. There's my $5 donation, boys. There you go. That's how much money I make every month playing video games. Anyway. TJ is fine the way he is. Social eating. I'll do that this week. So, yeah, I think those are good. I mean, these needed to happen. The only two things I really wanted to be fixed for him were I wanted an autocorrect adjustment and I wanted a tremor to be fixed. Or not fixed. I wanted it to be adjusted. That's really it. I could care less about anything else because I make it work, so. But yeah. This is how TJ was intended to be from the beginning of the game. So if anything, it kind of pisses me off that all this shit sat in the game for as long as it did. And it's been that much of a fuck up. So that just, it honestly upsets me. But, you know, all in all, you know, would I have been winning more matches? Probably. But does that make much of a difference? No, it doesn't. So... you know, as far as his bug here, but on it, I mean, I would give up this whole shoot toss thing, you know, to get an adjustment for you know, his auto correction and his tremor. You know, his tremor is just terrible. It's just really bad. But I'm not gonna, you know, there's no reason for me to complain because it just is. There's no use in it. I'm interested to see what they did to Gargos. Let's take a look at this piece of shit. Also, Cinder, by the way, not sure how I feel about this, chip damage stuff here with the Shadow Vision, considering he doesn't do that much damage unless you're burning somebody out. You know, I don't really understand the whole purpose of the Shadow Vision nerf, but, manually detonating Pyro Bomb seems kind of cool. I really want to try this out. Cinder's always been really cool. I feel like Cinder's always been pretty well balanced. Like, he's never been too gimmicky. Like, yeah, his Pyro Bomb juggles were kind of like, you know, it's a projectile unbreakable. That was like, you know, you had to really execute that. I always back that move up because it was a really execution heavy move. But, you know, they took it out, whatever. You still make it work. His juggles are still really fun. I still think Cinder's probably one of the most ridiculously challenging execution characters in the game when it comes to juggling. But he's really fun. So, the Shadow Vision stuff I don't necessarily agree with, but I'm really interested to see this whole Pyro Bomb stuff. Where is... And look at all of these fucking changes for Kim Woo. I swear to God, if I see anyone bitch about this character ever again, man, I'm done. Because people fucking complained about her forever. And I don't know why. She's so godlike. This character has been changed drastically, constantly, throughout this entire season. Because, I mean, they literally could... I mean, this is one character they completely fucked up and couldn't get right, so... Whatever, man. GG. This character's still godlike in my eyes. That character is still fucking godlike. I played that character for one day and did so fucking good with her. And I was so confused as to why people were upset about her. Let's take a look at... Let's see. Arbiter. I'm interested to see what he's about. Mira Gargos. Let me take a look at Gargos. You're waiting for me to play KI again? No, I wouldn't hold your breath, bro. Fix the bug causing heavy punch attacks to build less meter than intended. Okay. Fix the bug causing minions to build meter back for Gargos when they attack. Yeah, that's bullshit. I'm glad they fixed that. Medium and heavy portal punches now build the same amount of meter as light portal punch. Okay. Balance that. That's needed. That's good.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. What do we got here? We got another... What is that? A donation? Okay. All right. I gotta read that when it comes up. Oh, here we go. Taking top D, fam. Glad to see something not on WoW Kappa. But on a serious note, you go, bro, in Real Talk today with some serious shit. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you watching the Real Talk video. Thank you for the 20. I'm going to round that up to 20. Thanks for being the top D. Appreciate you, bro. Shit, I might as well talk about KI on stream now. If you guys are going to be fucking banging me, fuck. All right, anyway, sorry. That was really scumbaggish of me to say. I'm sorry. Thank you for the cash, though. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the tip, dude. Appreciate it, man. Stone Skin Explosion no longer causes a hard knockdown. And launch velocities have changed to make this closer to even on hit. You won't get a safe minion summon after landing this anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Bring Gargos back down to fucking planet Earth. If a minion is knocked down, he will knock it up while Gargos is in a reaction from being hit. Okay. This means that if you strike a minion during a combo, you won't have to worry about that minion getting up and attacking you after your combo is complete. Yes! Fucking finally! Because I always had to worry about doing things like heavy target combo, roll, target combo, roll, knee, roll, finisher with a fucking wall splat just to get away from the fucking minions, man. That's wonderful. Quality of life has been increased. Okay, but you'll still need to worry about minions you haven't hit. Okay, so if there's 2 minions out, you still got to worry about it. But then again, if I focus on hitting both of them during a combo, that's still really important. This can also help Gargos sometimes because a minion won't get up to take a second hit from the attacker. We feel this is a good change for the game on both ends. Less frustrating for Gargos' opponent. I said that a lot, too, and I even made a video titled Gargos the Frustrator. Who gets to complete more combos, but Gargos' minions will survive in situations where they couldn't before, allowing them to assist him later. Okay. There's death and taxes with it. I think that's fair. That's fair. That's called fairness. That's called fairness. Reduce the damage dealt by ranged auto doubles by 40%. Okay, that's interesting. As TJ, never really had a problem getting around his ranged bullshit, but then when you get caught, yeah, it does tickle. Reduce the damage of portal punch ender by 10%. This changes to reduce the frustration of getting hit by portal punches. Okay. It's frustration again. Frustration. You're my favorite scumbag, though. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you, man. Oh, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Reduce the travel distance of the air light crusher to reduce players' ability to run away using it. Okay. I'm a fan of that. Gargos' ability to run away is still present, but this particular move made it far too easy in few matchups. Okay. Reduce the jump height of forward and backward double jumps by 20%. Gargos was getting up a bit higher than we intended, even above some of the highest reach anti-airs in the game. This change should stop Gargos from jumping without punishment as often. Good. So that means I can anti-air him. Pulling him down was kind of tough, but, you know, it's still like, you know, let's bring him down to fucking earth here, man, you know? That's pretty cool. Fix the bug causing the ender version of Izuna drop to cause a hard knockdown. Yeah, okay. We may have fixed this the other way as a previous update, but that was a mistake. This ender is not intended to cause a hard knockdown. Okay, so they fixed the hard knockdown he wasn't supposed to have. Fix the bug that allowed Gargos to perform auto-double linkers enders against an opponent with no vulnerable boxes if he activated instinct right after setting someone down from a command grab. Okay. Yeah, so he was a buggy character, and it seems like... good. I'm happy with these. I think he needs to be fair. You know, Gargos is a boss character. You know, you got to take that into consideration. And You know, boss characters are supposed to have gimmicky bullshit. But it also needs to be fair. You know, when you're using boss characters in high-level play, it's almost like you're not giving anybody an opportunity to really have a chance to stand against them. So that's really good. I like that. Let's take a look at Idol. Holy shit. Oh my god. This piece of shit character too, man. He's a fucking abomination. All of this shit for him? Fix this garbage fucking character? Fix. Oh my god. Fix. Bugs. That character is broken. Character was broken as shit. Don't really care about Idol. He's a piece of shit. Let's see. General Ram. Okay. Inputs for his Ultra and Stage Ultra has swapped. Course looking forward, 3 kicks is now the Ultra. Course looking forward, 3 punches is now Stage Ultra. This helps prevent players struggling getting their Krill Shield cancels when they wanted Ultras. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, that's good. Shadow Krill Rush moves 50% faster across the screen, is now immune to projectiles. Oh my god, really? You know what? I never really disliked Rom. I always liked him. Even when I first played him, I really liked his flip out resets. So I might actually start playing him. That's awesome. Holy shit, he can move across the screen faster now. He's got an actual power line. He's got a better power line. People are like, oh yeah, just power line. No, fucking Krill Rush, dude. Fucking Krill Rush. After any successful Krill Rush, Ram is now immune to projectiles for the duration of the stab animation. Okay, so maybe he was having a hard time against Omen. These changes make an absolutely massive difference in battles against Zoni characters. So I'm guessing Omen and Glacius with Hail gave him a really hard time? Correct me if I'm wrong, Ram players. Decrease the potential damage buildup during Instinct mode by 12.5%. We want Ram to hit hard, and he still absolutely does, but just ever so slightly less now. He can get it a bit easier. Okay, so that's all right. I mean, yeah, his Instinct potential damage buildup was a little bit astronomical. I really want to know where they come up with these random numbers. Like 11 3/4, we decided to decrease this type of potential damage buildup, or this damage had to be decreased by 11%, because that was like the actual deciding factor of what's fair and what's not. But you know, they're the experts. But all right, cool. I guess that's fair. That's really fair. Fix the bug causing Krill Shield to think that certain projectiles types spawned from normal attacks, such as Idol, Mage, Heavy Punch. Okay, so bug fix, no big deal. Fix the bug causing Light Emergence to not have any lower body invulnerability, as it was advertised to have. It still doesn't have lower body invulnerability on startup, but it does have all of its active frames. Okay. Fix the bug that allowed Rom to cancel his dominance stops into normals on a specific frame. All right. See, some of these things I probably would have never guessed were even in the game, because those are like specific things, like super fucking specific. All right. I'm happy with most of this stuff. Mira got some quality of life changes, it looks like. She regains more health. Arbiter. And there's another fucking character that's gimmicks. Overshield recharge is now minus 11. That's good, so it's now unsafe. We never intended this to be unpunishable on block. It ended up feeling like a bug or oversight to us. Consider it corrected. This move acts the same as it was before. It is not blocked. Okay, the window to fire a second and third shot after a jumping carbine attack has been reduced from 22 frames to 5 frames. So he had a nice big-ass window to do those jumping bullshit attacks. That's nice. This means you cannot wait for an extended period of time before firing again on the way down. That's really good. Gun damage raised by 10%. We lowered it primarily due to jump gun loop, which is now a lot weaker. Okay, so they brought his slug. So here's a problem for me now, at least with TJ, is that blows up my power line. I have to actually do a hard. I have to do a hard roll. I have to do a hard roll to get underneath that, and if I don't, I'm fucked. If he jumps, I'm screwed too. I have to take a block on that. That'll be interesting. Self-grenade now causes a stagger on grounded characters. This means that if you block it as a reversal and Arbiter doesn't have overshield, he will be punishable because he is still standing. This also opens new combo opportunities for Arbiter. This still causes a soft knockdown versus airborne opponents. The reversal option had some unexploited weaknesses, but was still proving too frustrating for players. You could simply block and punish this normally now with no crazy tricks. Okay, so they got rid of some of his gimmicky shit. The size of the visual effects trail of rushing / quarter circle. Okay, overhead / openers have changed to help the opponent see which strength is being used. Okay, all right. So he got some trails like TJ got. He got his little streamer. His little streamer effect. That's all good. You only play Gears for the... Rom is fine. Rom's good. Rom's always been really good. Fix a bug that allowed Arbiter to whiff cancel into Enders during a grenade blast. This bug led to huge unbreakable damage. Yep, that is true. Good. Fix an issue that allowed Arbiter to use tack on Carbine to cash out combos without performing an Ender. This change also required us to change how bullet damage during non-Ender tack on is calculated. So you'll notice a very slight damage increase in tack on bullet situations with some additional potential damage left behind on top of that. All right, so they just made a couple of changes. Fix the bug preventing him from special canceling his medium punch, heavy punch, heavy punch, heavy punch target combos from maximum range. Fix the bug preventing other characters to properly parry a grenade. Okay. Arbiter got some changes he needed. That's cool. Oh, wow, so they adjusted some of Rash's stuff, too. Crouching, medium, and heavy kick are now negative. Medium kick is still safe on block. His heavy kick was fucking -1, too. That's great. I'd be smashing the shit out of that. But no, that's proper. The size of VFX trails of Big Bad Boot Opener have changed to help the opponent see which target strength is being used. This keeps the boot in line with other moves that juggle easily and have visual tells. Oh, that's good, yeah, because every time I got, you know, that KV meter build up in the corner with his boot is ridiculous. But that's pretty cool. All right, not bad. Am I gonna put this on YouTube? If you guys want me to, I can archive the stream and put it on YouTube if you want. I don't care. If that's what you guys want, I'm cool with that. Just another video for you guys to look at. I'm not going over all the patches. I'm just kind of going over the things that I'm really interested in and just kind of taking your questions, and then I'll move on. Tusk. Fucking Tusk. Stagger Ender now adds 100 KV instead of 50. You must use a shadow move to throw if you wish to continue the combo, as any other hit will now blow out. Tusk. Fucking Tusk. Look at these Kim Woo this Kim Woo shit. I don't even know what people complain about with her. What do people complain about with her? Let me look at Jago. I'm interested to see, because I think Jago was probably the most godlike character in season 3. So let me go up to, and then I'm gonna look at Fulgore as well, since everyone hates him too. And Sadira. Would she get a flip out? Yeah, she got a fucking flip out. GG. That character's gonna be even more godlike now. Jago. Shadow Tiger's Fury damage reduced by 27. Okay. Yeah, that hit hard as fuck. She's that's pretty cool. That's nice to not, you know, one combo and, you know, 75% of your damage is just, you know, your life bars is gone. That's really cool. You know, it's got to be fair, you know. So I think that's really good. Got to bring him in line. That's just, it's fairness, you know. That's honestly the only thing I asked for. You guys saw it in the videos. It's just like, let's just be fair, man. That's all. And if you don't like it, tough shit. Tiger's Fury Ender damage reduced by 10. Okay. Jago is a great all-around character who doesn't struggle at all when trying to open the opponent up, especially in Season 3. All right, they're being honest. We feel that he could cash out a bit too hard considering his dominant tool set. True. Especially with a few of his one-chance break combos, his adjustment should help a bit. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I felt like, you know, if I got opened up 1 or 2 combos, that's it, man. My life bar is just... It dies out. So I think that's just fair. You got to take into consideration. Look at Ryu in Street Fighter. He has to have all the tools because he is that character. He is that type of character that can beat everybody because of the tool set that he has. So, because he has that tool set, you make him fair. That's fair. I think it's very fair. Shadow Wind Kick is no longer throw invulnerable. Interesting. Okay. Having more that crushes low and projectile invulnerable, throw invulnerable, and travels nearly its full distance in 12 frames. And his +2 on block is a bit too much utility. Yeah, so he had a lot of utility, man. You know, and I never really, you know, Jago, I never really disliked playing against because he was definitely, you know, he was the character that had all the tools, and I had to use all of my tools to get past his tools. Too many tools in one sentence. But that's fair. Very fair. I like it. I like his changes. Those are fair. I mean, I'm sure the Jago players are like, you know, but fucking get over it, man. Like, come on. Let's be fair. You got to be fair here, you know? You're not going to find perfect balance no matter what. There's always going to be something that somebody's going to figure out to use with every character that's going to feel shitty. But, you know, if you find perfect balance, like I said, you take all the tools out from every character in the game, you give them the same tool set, and you see who pushes buttons faster. Fix the bug where the second into Kukin's thrown by Jago in instinct mode would not be destroyed by moves intended to destroy projectiles. Okay. So it's nice to see them catching up on all these bugs. I bet you, like, there is such a backlog of bugs that are like, shit, we just got to do this all in one shot instead of doing it over time. Probably too much time and resources to do all these bugs. So I guess it kind of makes sense as to why everything is the way it is. Seeing that it's mainly squashing the bugs. Again, another thing that I addressed in that video. That is happening. So this is great. So at least I feel like my train of thinking is in the same line as the developers. So that makes me feel really good that I don't feel like much of a full retard, you know. But I definitely want to take a look at I want to take a look at Kim Woo, since I mean people were complaining about her, so I got to see it. I got to see what people are talking about. Do you want me to give you guys my opinion on Rom? Rom needed those things. I know he struggled really hard in zoning, so it kind of made sense. I felt like a lot of the changes they made were like, it seemed like Omen and Glacius pretty much had their way with him when it came to projectiles. Giving him that 50% speed increase on his Krill Rush, I think that's fair, considering he's a big motherfucker and, you know, he doesn't really have much of a dash or a back dash that, you know, his back dash and his forward dash aren't as good as, like, you know, like TJ's isn't that great. So, you know, getting out of really bad situations is not, you know, he can actually utilize that to get across screen. That's good. He has more of a neutral option. So, Ram is good. I think if anyone, I'm definitely going to play him a little bit more now. I want to fuck with him a little because I like his reset potential. You guys know I love resets. I love resets. Love resets. But yeah, let's take, okay. I'll go down the list here of the characters I really wanted to take a look at. I saw, let me take it here. Light Salmon Mission no longer has full body invulnerability. Interesting. All Salmon Mission follow-ups are once again available after this move. They brought back the Dippy Dippy. Okay. Cool. So now, alright, so Thunder players, stop bitching. No more. You got your Dippy Dippy. you got your Dippy Dippy. So you're good. I mean, that's cool. I thought the Light Salmon Mission was godlike. Like, why not keep it? But shit, I guess if everyone preferred to have DP, then yeah, go for it. Salmon Mish, Shadow Salmon Mish, damage reduced. Okay, I guess, you know what, that's fair considering you have the DP. Scalpel damage reduced by 10. These changes were made because Thunder is getting absolutely monstrous damage in Salmon Mish loops. Yes, that is very true. Those were pretty incredible. So, that makes it fair. I mean, then again, he's a high damage output character. So, I guess you can count that as taking an L as a Thunder player. But, at the same time, it's like, if I get looped on that, shit, that sucks. Because then again, his Call to Earth is ridiculous too, so. Or is it Call to Sky? Call to Earth, right? Does the, his command grab. Dropkick damage increased by 15%. Yo, getting dropkicked by Thunder is like the worst feeling in the world because he just floats and you see it coming. It's like the slowest thing in the world. He's got this fat, lazy kick. He's like, I'm just going to kick you. Watch it happen. And it just happens. It's pretty cool. Sadira getting a flip out. You know, like, I gotta say something about Sadira. You guys know in Season 1, I fucking hated her. Didn't like her. And, you know, I mean, she still gives me a hard time with, you know, I mean, with TJ's anti-air. I still have a hard time with the, you know, the cross getting crossed up and trying to catch her. But every time I watch Sadira players, high-level Sadira players, Grief, man, he makes Sadira look easy. He makes that shit look easy. Now she's got to flip out. I mean, you can juggle with her what seems like forever. Now you can flip out with her like, yo, welcome. Welcome to Reset City. I should be, like, welcoming her to Reset City now. Because, holy shit, I can't even imagine what you Sadir players are going to come up with, because I know I know Sadir players were crying. Like, they were literally, like, in tears all season long. Like, this character sucks. And I was like, I think she's great, man. But I get it. You know, your character, especially character specialists, like, yeah, I love this character, and I can't get shit going, and some people stop, you know, playing her. Yo, flip out changes the game. Changes the game. So, good for you. Auto launcher, press forward, heavy kick turn, and auto double to automatically perform a leg launcher. See, like, now you can juggle and then flip out. That is godlike. Yo, Sadir is going to be ridiculous. Can't wait to hear you guys complain about her. Let's go to Orchid. Got some bug fixes. Okay, fine. Spinal. Jumping medium kick now has 6 frames less landing recovery. Oh, interesting. Jumping medium kick now deals 5 less frames of block stun. Yeah, I felt like I was getting caught in that for odd reasons on jump-in if I wasn't anti-airing it. Fix the bug causing the recovery from run to turn to face the opponent inappropriately. Okay, yep, saw that. Fix the bug preventing Spinal from canceling into Ultra Combo when hitting near max distance of Soul Sword. Okay. I guess that's good quality of life change right there. That'll make life a little bit easier. So that was pretty nice. I'll go back over the TJ changes in 2 seconds, and then maybe I'll do a match or two, just for old time's sake. Let me just talk about Fulgore, and then we'll talk about TJ again, and then I'll go online and test it out. Cyber Uppercut no longer autocorrects to face the opponent when you pip cancel into it for any other special move. It will always face the way Fulgore was already traveling. This technique is very strong, but was providing a bit too strong when Fulgore could change directions on a dime to punish you for jumping over him. Oh, okay, all right. I guess that's more like almost like rolling under. That's fair. I think it's kind of fair, because then he's just a punished monster in that case. Which, you know, in my opinion, he's just a Vortex King. There's now minimum height restriction on Shadow Air Lash Laser when canceling them from a Cyber Uppercut. Okay, so I think that's more or less the distance between when you're coming down from an uppercut and dropping the Shadow Eye. That's interesting. Okay. It was never intended for you to be able to do air laser so close to the ground that you became safe. Okay, so, Circuit Nikki. Sorry, bro. That's on you. That's a Nikki move right there. He made it work. So, he'll figure something else out, though. He was just making his move safe, which, not many people were. I didn't see anybody ever doing that. And to be fair, that in particular move was kind of tough. Like, you really had to time that to be... Because I even tried that. I was like, let me see how it works. And every time I was doing it, I was like, this is kind of tough. But, you know, he's the only Fulgore player that I've ever seen do it. So, is it going to be a problem? Probably not. So, no big deal. No harm, no foul. You know, then again, to be fair, using something as it's not intended to be used, gotta make things fair. Increase the reactor spin speed penalty by 33% when performing teleports. Repeated teleports are going to have a slightly more noticeable impact on your total number of pips. This is good. Less teleport cheese, I guess, would be nice. At least you know, I guess the mid-tier Fulgore players are just they get so trigger happy with their teleports. That would catch me off guard a lot. So I guess maybe people will figure out, like, there's a penalty if I do this. And I really shouldn't be focusing on teleporting like a motherfucker. So this is good. Ground Shadow I-Beam pushes opponents away slightly farther. It is now plus 25 on hit, allowing Fulgore to link into heavy Blade Dash or heavy I-Beam from long distance for new combo opportunities. That is very fair. So in this case, this bullshit, this makes up for it. That's phenomenal. That, I think, is extremely fair. If anything, that's a great buff for Fulgore. Quality of life. Fix the bug preventing Fulgore from canceling heavy laser eye into devastation beam. Did not know that was there. Very cool. I don't think Fulgore players are going to have any problems. Then again, Fulgore kind of falls into the same line with Jago as far as utility is concerned. As far as tool sets, excuse me. So, I think this is cool. This is going to make for some pretty interesting combo opportunities. I like that. Like, seeing how you can throw one thing out there and then move into another. Very, very cool. I like that. Okay, so lastly, TJ combo really quick. These are fixes. So, in my eyes, this is how TJ was supposed to be from the beginning of Season 3. And I look at this as nothing actually ever happened to him. So, as far as the bug fixes are concerned, yeah, this was supposed to, you know, his damage was supposed to be like this from the get-go. It wasn't. What can you do? Now you guys have to be afraid of my resets now. So you guys, the TJ meta, that's on me. All of my TJ brethren out there, please follow what Papa is telling you. Reset the fuck out of your opponents and shoot toss the shit out of them. Make them want to jump out, because if you go for shoot toss resets and you get them thinking they need to get out of that, tremor them. And then you shoot toss them. And you make them suffer. Raise the damage in combo. Yep, I like that. That's really good. So that's really nice, like I was saying earlier when I was talking about the whole in combo shoot toss damage. So that's really important. I like that. I think that's really good. His counter hit window, again, it's just quality of life stuff. Like, he was supposed to have this. It was intended to be there. It wasn't. Now it is. Good stuff. I like that. And then, my overall thoughts on TJ, oh, I'm sorry. One last thing. His armored move stuff. Yeah, I've suffered from this plenty of times. It happened. I've lost countless matches with it, being confused, thinking maybe I used instinct and maybe I just missed out on that pip, or I don't know, maybe that one hit of damage I took should have given me instinct, but it didn't. I don't know. But I'm glad it was addressed. Sad that it had to happen to Thrash Heavy. I've lost plenty of matches because of that bug, so I'm glad that, again, a quality of life thing that should have happened. Overall, like I said, these fixes to TJ, they were supposed to be like this. This is how it's supposed to be from Season 3, from the start. In my eyes, I look at Season 3 TJ combo as TJ was untouched. He's been balanced. He's fair. He's an easy-to-use character, I think. I know a lot of people say he's not easy to use, but I still think he's a great character. The two things that really, the things that I was looking for with TJ, if there were going to be things changed, I would have loved to have seen some changes to his autocorrect. You guys have seen it plenty of times where I'll get autocorrected on some shit, and kind of like how with Full Gore's changes to the whole, facing the correct way, there have been countless times where I would hit an anti-air and I would be autocorrected to be in the opposite direction, and then my input would be fucked up, or, I would just get bodied, and because I would be auto-corrected, and then because the correction happened, I would then get bodied, or I would get punished or whatever. I couldn't block fast enough, whatever. So I would have liked to have seen some auto-correct changes. I know that there was one in particular ender in the corner, one wall splat ender that would cause me to whiff a grab. Not with a dash in, because you guys know sometimes I'll do a wall splat ender, I'll dash in and do a grab. There were some level 1 enders that I was doing with TJ in the corner that were causing me to whiff a grab. And I didn't see that addressed. Maybe it's really just I guess that's just how it is. And I would have loved to have seen a slight adjustment to his frame data on Tremor. You guys know I'm not a big fan of Tremor. I try to stay away from it as much as I can. That's why you guys know I'm all about those. That's why I abuse Flip Out, because I hate Tremor. I don't like using it. It's low. It's low crushing vulnerability is just so heartbreaking. I can't get out of a fucking jab. I can't get out of a crouching low. I can't. It sucks. I'll check Kim. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you guys wanted me to check out Kim. I'll do that really quick. His frame data on his Tremor frame data is just, oh god, it hurts my feelings. And from when they nerfed him in Season 3, where they nerfed Tremor's traveling distance, I really enjoyed that travel distance because of his anti-air, but then they gave him an anti-air that I still think is a little bit wonky. It's a little bit janky, but it works. I can't lie about that. It works, but it's got to be very strictly timed. It's not like Jago where you can throw out a DP and bop. But I really like Tremor because I was utilizing Tremor Season 2, pre-Season 3, because anti-air was garbage, or there was just lack of anti-air. So I was like, I got a Tremor. But as a recapture, it's really tough to recapture with him because he could be broken so much. 9 times out of 10, Tremor is getting broken when I'm recapturing, most of the time. So I was really hoping that at least the windows would be shortened a little bit. If I hit the Tremor, I should be rewarded for hitting the Tremor. Unless they break on a certain frame, they break on a certain frame. But for it to be broken from start to finish, that's like, oh fuck, You know, so that makes it harder for me to make an adjustment on a counter breaker, which is where I've always had those problems on counter breakers, is because I was counter breaking a tremor because I was always getting broken in tremor. So that's my justification behind it. Everyone's like, oh, you want your rollback. Oh, you want the damage. I'm like, look, fam, I've made it work. I've always made it work. I've always made the changes work for me. I just looked for what's fair. If people couldn't get past roll, I always came up with a way to show people how to get past roll. They nerfed it, fine. It is what it is. I still make it work. You know, but tremor was the one thing. And I really would have liked to have gotten barrage canceling back, but that's just more of like a wish list kind of thing. But I think realistically, I would have loved to have seen a slight adjustment to tremor. If it's not a travel distance, I think some frame data would have been nice. That's it. And I think that's a reasonable request, but nothing astronomical. People are like, yo, bring his original barrage back with his damage, and you know, bring back you know, there's something else that somebody asked for. Can't remember. Somebody asked. Somebody has said something about TJ, and I was like, that's just like, it's just not reasonable. But anyways, that's that. Anyways, let me go look at Kim Woo. You guys are like, go look at Kim Woo. Go look at Kim Woo. I feel like you know, I feel like this is screaming like Larry wrote a letter with like he put lipstick on and like kissed the letter and signed it in blood and sent it over to Iron Galaxy and was like, please fix my character, because I every chance I get you know, to look at some of these, you know, some of the streams and lurk the chats, and like people are talking about Kim Woo, it's a complaint. Anyways, fixed an issue that caused some enders to drop when canceled late after certain manuals or doubles. Okay, fine, quality of life. Shadow Firecracker now steps forward like the Heavy Firecracker does. Hopefully, a few less Shadow counters whiff. Okay, I think that's a quality of life change that she needed, because, again, everyone, you know, I hear people say, oh, Shadow counter is ass. I got it. I understand that. That's understandable. If you have at least one dragon before landing a dragon counter, you can now dragon cancel out to start a combo. Oh, that's cool. You cannot spend the dragon you just earned from a successful counter to dragon cancel. You need to have had one beforehand. This allows her to get a full grounded combo off a dragon counter as a grounded opponent. Okay, so that's kind of all right. So, ooh, okay, that's actually kind of strong. All right, because I would wake up and try to go for a target combo. And I would do like a wake up crouch. You know, I tried to stay away from target combos because they're punishable, at least on block. If you know, if I can grab out of that. You guys know that. You guys have seen it. So I try and stay away from those, at least if I'm playing footsies. But you know, with Kim Woo, if I'm close up with her and I'll wake up, I'll want to do something nice like light punch to shoot toss or light punch to back fist, and I get wake up countered or what have you. Now she can body me right off of that. That's kind of good. That's good for her. So, shout outs to that. You gain a dragon on frame 2 of a successful counter instead of frame 0.
Welcome back.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello. Yo, welcome back, Theros, for how many months? 18 months. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Welcome back to the family, man. Thank you, bro. Let me get energy in the chat for that, boy. Thank you, bro. Welcome back. Yeah, so, okay, so get a dragon on frame 2 of a successful counter instead of frame 0. Okay, so it takes a little bit longer for you to get that. If possible, though rare, to be hit on hit out of this before you gain a dragon. This change is necessary to allow dragon cancels. Okay, so just something, again, like I said, if something gets changed, something else has to get balanced to make it fair. That makes it fair. Good. This is good. Firecracker Enders resources granted have changed. Level 1, you get 1 dragon. Level 2, you get 1 dragon and some shadow meter. Okay. Level 3, gain 1 dragon, some shadow meter, and some health. For real? Okay. Level 4 gets 1 dragon, some meter, some health, and some instinct. Really? Interesting. That is interesting. I wonder. This should make higher levels of this ender more appealing. Bro, I was getting opener endered on those constantly and people going for those dragons. For real? What's the health? What is some health though? Is there like a number on that? We'll go down the list. Wow. Yo, this in general, like, you're getting resources. Spinal players would love to have something like this because they have their skull resources. Shit. Like, this is phenomenal. People still gonna bitch. Anyway, new command normal. Dragon sweep. Down forward heavy kick. Okay. This move is a step forward sweep kick that hits low. Causes a hard knockdown. Okay, so they gave her a sweep. This hits on frame 14. It is minus on block. Okay. She's got a sweep that can be punished. Still breakable. And everyone knows you can break sweeps, so that's good. You can cancel this move in most places where you could cancel into a special move. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Man, alright, so Kim Woo is definitely going to go to the top of the shit list for a lot of people. I can see it already. Use this to add a little high-low mix-up to your pressure. Alongside Light Dragon Dance, Kim having a low threat from a bit farther away will cause opponents to block low preemptively more often, preventing people from walking out of Kim's already strong footsie game. Interesting. That is really interesting. Crouching medium kick is now -1 on block. Was -2. That's a buff. I mean, it's still safe, but shit. That's still really good. Crouching heavy kick is now safe. Okay. Yo, Kim Woo got some love, man. They ate her ass. Kim got her salad tossed in this patch. Fixed a bug that caused Super Flash to get stuck if she was hit out of level 2, 3, or 4 Dragon Dance Ender just as it started. Wow. Kim is going to be great. I've always seen Kim in high level, like top 32, top 16. People just like, no, she's just ass. I don't know, man. You guys got me confused a little. I get confused a little when people complain about her. I think Kim has gone under some serious changes this entire, I feel like Kim Woo was like one of the hardest characters that they had to like kind of figure out, like, what do we do with her? How do we get this right, you know? Dude, I don't want to hear one more fucking complaint about this character. I see people bitch about her all the time. Oh, footsie sucks, this sucks, that sucks. Like, yo, fam, she's so good. You just don't know how to use her. Facts. I'm sorry. Those are just the facts. Those are just the facts. But Kim's going to be great. She was great. She's even greater. You know, that's just it, man. Like, she's just godlike. I enjoyed playing Kim even before these changes. I'm definitely going to enjoy playing her now because of this stuff right here. This Firecracker Ender is great, dude. You're going to tell me I could do level 3s? Get that chance to break. Bing bang boom. Get some like she's got Jago-esque type shit here. You know? She got all kinds of gains. She made some gains, bro. She made some serious gains in this patch. Yo, man, no more bitching about Kim Woo. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. My controller keeps changing. Yeah, every time I sign in, I don't know, keep having problems.